Pop's been in the hospital a week Tuesday. We went for his doctor's appointment. I'm sure he told you he had a doctor's appointment. We went for that. Um, they doctor doctor saw his foot and immediately sent him to the had me take him to the emergency room because she was worried that he had osteomyelitis in that foot, that heel. Um, Turns out he has MRSA. Um, he's had discharge papers for the last couple of days, but they're waiting on the VA. The VA is pretty much deciding wound care. He can't come home without wound care, and since it's MRSA, it can't just be anybody doing it. So, of course, he's mad as all get out because he wants to come home and he thinks they're taking advantage of him and all this other stuff. And it's like talking to a toddler. You can't get him to understand. And somebody just said something. It flashed across the screen. But you can't get him to understand that it's a VA. They're waiting on the VA to approve it so they can go ahead and get him released. Like I said, he's been in there since last Tuesday morning. He went over then. I don't know. And of course, we're getting ready for inventory at work, so it's been to and from work and get up to the hospital. If I can't get up there every day, every other day, because he's at the hospital that my son works at, West Marion. Um, if any, so Joey can see him when I can't. But they've been a couple of 2 or 3 days there that I've literally gone up there just waiting to talk to a doctor and end up not being able to talk to anybody. The hospital's not bad. It's a lot better than the one he was at Christmas of last year. And they started talking about rehab, and then it was a thing about rehab, and he didn't want to go to Encompass. But y'all remember, when he was in Encompass, he loved it. Now all of a sudden he didn't like it because they made him drink that thickener, and they couldn't get him to understand that the thickener was because the doctor ordered it. But for the most part, he's still Pop. If he would have never got home from rehab this last time and started putting shoes on them feet when he wasn't supposed to, he wouldn't be in the position he's in now. We don't know how he got MRSA. Have no idea. But like I was trying to get him to understand is you can't just come home with that stuff and have a band, because it's contagious. They don't want like right now, if I was, because I was the one changing his bandages, it would be, I've got cuts on my thumb and my hands from working. But I don't know. I'm tired. I dropped Donovan off at the house this morning at 7:30 and sat there in the car at 7:30, going through my mind everything I had to do. And next thing I know, I woke up at 9 o'clock with my head on the steering wheel. I'm also in the process of, I'm most likely going to pull a bunch of money out of my 401k to have all my teeth pulled. I want implants, but the implants is like putting a new car in my mouth. I just can't see putting $30,000 in my mouth when I could pay my car off. So I'm going to buy me some really good cement and glue me some dentures in there. No. But I've got to get them because I'm tired of the pain, and I'm tired of being self-conscious when I smile. But besides that, everything's Pop's all right. I mean, he asked me to send a picture and everything. He keeps asking me to get on here and update you guys, and I tried on his computer and couldn't do it because he keeps changing these passwords, and then the passwords I set for him, he goes and changes them, and then he don't know where he put the paper with the passwords on it. And so instead of keep resetting everything, I tried to get on his computer a couple of times to do it, and it's aggravating. So, I found his phone. That's what I'm on now. It's his phone, and was able to connect through his phone, without changing his password, of course. Um, but for the most part, that's what's going on. He has MRSA in his left foot. He's so stubborn as get out. He want to whoop him like he's one of my children. I tell you what, cause he don't listen for nothing. He don't listen. Um, I am at the UPS store to return an Amazon battery charger. Um, for my computer. I thought I needed a 20 volt and I needed a 40 volt. Big difference is this was $50 and that 40 volt is $120. So I'm returning this, and then when I get paid again, I'm going to get me the battery charger I need, because my grass is like 12 inches tall. Pop keeps telling me I look like because I cut my hair low, but all I have to do when I get up is literally run my hands through it. That's it. And Joe, my friend, I know y'all. I've told y'all about them. Um, he is been practicing on my head. Now he is a licensed beautician. He does women's hair, but he's wanting to learn how to uh do like men's fades and stuff like that. So he's been going to barber school. He only needs like 150 hours down here to get his licensing in that, and he's really good anyway. So, but he's been doing that, and so I've been going over there and letting him practice on my head. Um, Eventually, I'm going to stop letting him practice and let my hair grow back out because I missed the length. And my friend Carmen has been practicing on her nails. She found this. It's some kind of polish, but it came from overseas, and uh, she's been practicing with that. And of course, I'm her guinea pig. Um, she got these new little hand paint stamps. I can't. Uh, but she got these new little stamps and was practicing the stamping. Um, if I didn't, them two keep me sane. I tell you what, Carmen and Joe, they keep me sane. Uh, Carmen forced me, and well, she didn't force me, but she asked me to go to Universal Studios with her. I guess her passes, they have like free passes on them for because she's a pass holder. So she took me and Jay with her, and oh, it was such a good time. But the last ride that we got on, we're getting on this thing. It's not a roller coaster, but it's in the dark, and it's like all this 3D special effects is coming at you, and I'm like, oh, this is so much fun. And then all of a sudden, motion sickness ain't no joke. And when you got all that stuff flying at your face, I ended up barfing all over my right shoulder and my pants. I was so embarrassed because I caught it and thought, okay, I can hold it right here, and then when I get off, I can just dump it somewhere. Didn't work. Jay got off. Mom threw up. They felt so bad. They got me to the bathroom, and then I realized that I had barfed on my favorite shirt. And I stood there in the corner of the bathroom just bawling my eyes out because it was slimy and filthy and stunk. Oh my gosh. But yeah, that was. I still had fun. We still had fun. Um, I don't know, but we had a good time. It's the first time I've got to do something like that in a while. Um, I can't. There we go. Oh, he's all right. Paranormal gaming. He's Pop is yeah, Brenda. I'm just now seeing the messages. He's doing all right. I'm about tired of having to here and explain his hard-headedness, because if he just listened to the doctors, if he would have listened to the doctors months ago, hell, a year ago, hell, 2 years ago, a lot of his issues he wouldn't have. Because if he would have listened to the doctor and the physical therapist and all that about the type of exercises he was supposed to be doing, he would have strength. He could have been walking. But because he goes and gets comfortable in that chair, he don't follow direction. He never has. Um, he they tell him, um, please don't tell him I tell y'all, because he's so freaking hard headed, and he don't listen to me, and I'm at my wit's end. I cannot get this old man in the shower for nothing because he don't want me and Donovan to wash him. He will not. I literally had to call a friend of the family that was at the last that Ocala Oaks he was at, and tell her, we're still having a problem getting him in the shower. He will sit in his own stink, and it does not bother him. I don't smell nothing. Bruh. Wanted to take him out for his birthday. But nope, he didn't want to get in the shower. So he's not getting in my car until he gets a shower. For his doctor's appointment. Pop, you got to get in the bath. If you go out in public and they smell you, they think we're not taking care of you. He won't let us do it. But he will get to these rehab facilities and let these strange people wash him like it's no problem. Now he will let me take those like baby wipes, and there's like bath wipes, and wash his armpits and stuff like that to freshen him up a little bit. But he will not get in the shower, and it's driving me nuts. Oh, he's worse than my 15-year-old. At least when my 15-year-old, if he starts itching a little bit, he'll get in the shower. Pop won't let me. He won't get in the shower. And he did let me soak his feet before the doctor's appointment. Because I was concerned about that place on his foot. Because every time we took the bandages off on his foot, it would stink to high heaven. But I'm thinking, okay, Pop's feet they're always stinky. Even when I was little, Pop always had stinky feet. So, not thinking anything, and then the actual spot was shrinking. He has MRSA in his left foot. But like I said, I was taking care of that spot on his heel. On his heel. It was a blood blister. He got it in rehab last year. And then when we got home, he put shoes on, which he should have never done. But he put shoes on, and it opened that blister up. So since then, I've been keeping it clean, and antibacterial ointment on it because he's really prone to infection, and wrapping the foot. So we've been doing that, and I'm thinking the spot is shrinking. So okay, it's healing slowly, but it's healing. Come to find out, it's not. The actual infection is building up behind that spot. So this time they had to go in there and do a debridement on that heel. So they reopened everything to clean out the infection. He was on IV antibiotics for a little while. And they took him off that, and now they're going to send him home with MRSA still. This is news to me, because usually when you got MRSA, you stayed in the hospital. Apparently not anymore. They send you home. And they assign wound care to have somebody come in there and take care of your foot for you, or the wound, or it's got MRSA in it. What terrifies me is he don't follow doctor's orders. He don't follow instruction at all. My Lord, it's giving me a headache. Oh, it's giving me a headache. So, but that's the struggles I'm having right now with him. At least I know when he's in the hospital, I have a peace of mind because they're doing everything he needs done, and he's letting them. But the minute he comes home, and then it's this whole kick. Well, I don't want to bother you. I know you. You know what? That's why he's there. Not to bother me. That's a poor word, and I hate when he thinks that. He's there because we don't want him in no retirement home. We want him there to help him and to make sure he has everything he needs. I don't know. My dad is so stubborn. He's so stubborn. He really, really is. He's so stubborn. That hurts. But, yeah. Long story short, that's what's going on. Yeah, that my mom had it a couple of times, and they had to literally put a PICC line in for her, um, to get rid of it, and it took like 2 months to get rid of it out of my mom. Pop, when he lost his big toe, he had MRSA. That hand that didn't open up and started swelling and everything, that was MRSA. He's hard-headed. People, he is so freaking hard-headed. Um, and he keeps his computer keeps taking a crap, and now he's hinting around about me replacing it a third time. I can't spend another $200 or $300 on another computer because they keep breaking down on him. I'm not going to. I gave him the desktop Jay had, and and the school grant that Jay has for school paid for Jay a laptop. Well, he didn't like the desktop, so he tried the laptop. He didn't like the laptop either, and complain. Good gracious almighty. Woo, woo. Anyway, damn, that's what I'm doing, is complaining. But anyway, I thought I'd get on here and like I said, touch bases. When I finally found his phone and was able to do it, I charged it up last night at work so I could let everybody know what was going on. But that's it. That's what's going on. Uh, we've gutted his room again and cleaned it while he's not in there. That poor little old Bailey dog misses her daddy. But we're just waiting for them. They'll send him home any day now. It's probably Monday. We're probably looking at Monday because the VA is closed on the weekend, so they probably won't approve anything until Monday. But I'll keep everybody posted. At least I'll try. No, he don't have a favorite home health. He's quick to tell them when they come, I don't want to do it. The only time he'll come out there is when he actually wants to talk to somebody. But they have been so many times that the therapist came, I don't feel like it. I don't feel like it. Or he didn't want to get out of bed. I don't know. He's just a stubborn old coot. I'll tell you what. Whew, that man's stubborn. But today's my son's fiance's birthday. They're going to St. Augustine this weekend to hang out for her birthday. They're actually going every day. They're not going over there to stay because the hotels right now are outrageously expensive. Any decent one is out there right now. Well, concierge was the one that was coming all the time for him, but his favorite nurse with them moved districts. So the one he got was this man, and Pop says he just didn't take a shine to him. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get off. I'll try to get on again. Now that I have his phone, I might take it with me and see if I could get a signal up in that room. Maybe that'll help get his mind off of it. Yeah, his legs look like little skinny chicken legs now. Every time he goes in there, they heal up, but I can't get him to understand it's because he eats like crap at home. He just grabs whatever he can at home. And in the hospital, he eats like a diabetic should. He hates it, but if he ate like he should and cut it back on the salt and all that stuff, then his legs and feet wouldn't swell up the way they do. They're fixing to put him on that Manjaro that I'm on. Because that my A1Cs is 5.0 now. They're fixing to put him on that because he's up to 272 pounds, and I fluctuate between 167 and 181 right now. That was my weight in high school. But I started wearing baggy clothes because I started feeling some type of way. Everybody thought I was sick, and they kept coming around me. Are you all right? Are you sick? And it took away the pride I had about losing all the weight. Now it's like I don't want people thinking I'm sick, so I'm wearing baggy all the time now, which is actually pretty comfortable. Yeah, I hope he does too. Um, but they're fixing to put Pop on that. That'll get his weight down. We'll have to really monitor his blood sugar for that because he uh it can cause you to tank. It can cause you to have low blood sugars because you're not eating like you normally would. It completely takes your appetite. Yeah, I've not had to poke myself in so long. I don't have. They took me off my insulin. They took me off metformin. They took me off of Farxiga. They took me off a bunch of my diabetic medications. Um, uh, I've not poked myself in I don't know how long. I've not had to have any insulin in months. Um, and I went from almost 280. I'm down to, like I said, I fluctuate between 167 and 165 was the lowest. 165 and 181. Um, the problem is I'm craving weird stuff. You see this? I'll eat a bag of those suckers a morning, and that's supper. There's no carbs in this at all. Um, I'll eat a bag of those a day and go to sleep like it ain't nothing. Um, I'm not craving. I might want a little something sweet, but it's literally a piece of candy, and then I'm done. Anyway, I keep trying to get off. I will let y'all go. Have a good day, and I will keep everybody posted.